What's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 4, Episode 10 of my non-Leeds Legend series. My name's Stu. How's it going? And it's the final episode of Season 4. Just like that. It's gone pretty quick. But overall, it's been a success. We were tipped to go down at the beginning of the season. We made a few signings here and there, and we stayed up. No real threat of relegation. Unfortunately, we just didn't have it in us to break into the top 10. That's fine. It just means for next season, we've got to find more quality players in certain areas of the team. We just hope we can break that top 10. That's going to be my mission. I would like to be really ambitious to say let's go for playoffs, etc. But that's being diluted. So yeah, that's for next season. Won't worry about that just yet. This episode, it's about finishing on a high. Hopefully we can finish on a high. And of course, it's Wayne Rooney's last 2 games of his career at Bolton. That's it. I did try to persuade him to stay on for another season. He said no, he's going to ride off into the sunset. So, cheers, Wayne. You did us proud. I know it won't replace your memories of winning the Champions League and winning the Premier League and etc. and playing for England and whichever. But I like to think you'll have a little tiny memory there of helping us stay in the Championship for another season. You're going to be a Bolton hero. So, thanks again, Wayne. Oh, my camera's gone blurry. Hello? There we go. We're back on. But anyway, back to where I was. What happened on the last... Well, actually, you knew what happened on the last episode. What's been happening since the last episode? That's what I was meant to say. I got my words out eventually. Well, as you know, we did lose to Sheffield Wednesday in the last episode. We lost 2-3. Windle scoring. We drew 0-0 to Reading. We lost to Brentford. Kahui on the score sheet. We beat Norwich 4-2. Andy Nash gets his first ever goal for Bolton. And I'll tell you something. This guy, I believe, is going to feature a lot more for us next season. He's going to be a top player. Look at him. Look at the stats on him. 17 years of age. There's no way. I'm so glad that I wasn't tempted to sell him to the Premier League teams. He's definitely going to stay with us. I'm going to make sure he progresses with us, and don't be surprised if he scores a fair few goals next season. I'm looking forward to it. He will be in my team next season. Guaranteed. But anyway, back at hand. So we won 4-2. So Nash scored. Vela gets 2 goals. And it's not just tap-ins with him. It's always been rockets. Well, hashtag thunderbollocks of a goal for this guy. He is phenomenal. But I've got a bad feeling that we may have to cash in. Our finances are not great. They've gone pretty poor, you could say. But he scored. Casey Palmer scores. And we drew 1-1 to Leeds. So the finances is not great at all. We're 5 million in the red. There's not much I can say about that. It's not really my fault. I barely had anything to spend. I said I got 200 grand there to spend. Fair enough, but something tells me next season we're not going to have that much to spend either. So it looks like I'm going to have to scour the market or whatever my scouts recommend. But I'm hoping we can find another, especially players like Casey Palmer. They've been great this season, so we can find a few of those. But we need to, absolute necessity is to boost our defence and possibly find a goalkeeper. We need to sort our back four out and the goalkeeper. I think. I don't think Will Jääskeläinen is quite ready yet. I do like him, and I know he needs a bit of time. And if we want to press up that table, we need better players. So on this episode, to finish it off, we got Cardiff City away, Millwall at home. Ruben Sobrino is back from injury. Don't know whether he's going to feature. I don't know whether it's worth it. Then again, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I might stick him on the bench and go from there. But aside from that, everything's good. We're staying up for another season. Let's finish this episode on a high, and let's roll on to Series 5 as soon as we possibly can. So let's get right to it. The first of the 2 games, away to Cardiff City. A 4-1-2-3 DM narrow formation. We've got Jääskeläinen in goal, Hendry, Della Giovanna, Beavers and Wabara, and Derek in the defensive midfield. And in the centre, we've got Josh Vela and Kahui. And Palmer, Power playing behind Andy Nash. That's right, I'll start with Andy Nash up front. And we've got Ruben Sabrino on the bench. Wayne Rooney is also on the bench. He could feature at some point, I should imagine. And of course, the messages, well, they said we're the underdogs, but I would like to think, let's give the fans a good performance. So that's all you can ask for. Yeah, so lots to think about for next season. Got to prioritise our defence. I actually think the midfield's done a great job. The strikers, well, okay, water striker perhaps, Sabrino, may have to think about bringing another striker in, because I wasn't 100% convinced on Winnall. I thought Winnall would have done something, but he hasn't. And I think O'Grady, he'd be out the door as well this season. So basically, I'm looking at Sabrino and Andy Nash up front, well, in our strikers, but first and foremost, it is our defence. The full-backs, I'm going to address that, and especially the centre. Hopefully we can get some good players. But so far, it's a quiet game. 0-0, 34 minutes gone. Looks like it's going to stay that way until half-time. But it's a corner to Cardiff, and it's just over the bar. I think that's probably the only highlight you're going to get. Or maybe not. It looks like Cardiff will have a go. Because Mendes, Sissoko. Oh, side net, and again, it's another opportunity, another decent opportunity for Cardiff. But yeah, it all depends as well on the finances, because they're getting pretty poor. As I say, I've shown you before with the situation, it could mean we may have to sell a couple of players to raise some funds. I just hope it's not going to be our top names, which I've got a feeling it's going to be. I've got a horrible feeling that Josh Vella will be a target as well for some of the big teams. Right, keep it up. We're pleased so far, I guess. I don't really see much to prove that, but there's Cardiff again, and Hendry makes the challenge. We've got 9 shots so far, 53% possession. And it's all Cardiff at the moment. The highlights offering absolutely nothing. Let me know how you. Oh, go wide. Let me know how you feel if you've been keeping an eye on the series. Tell me what you like and what you didn't like, and what I need to improve on. I'm still fairly new to this whole YouTube series, so I'm happy. I'm grateful. That's the word I'm looking for those who have kept watching, who's had a look at some of my episodes, even if it's for a short few minutes. I still appreciate it. Hitting the likes and etc. and the subscribe button. Just let me know what you think, what I can improve on, and because I genuinely would like to know, because I love doing. I'm enjoying doing this. And we just had a shot. I'm enjoying doing this, and I'm gonna do it for a long time. And especially when FM18 comes around, I'm thinking of doing some new ideas for that. So I really would appreciate some feedback, and just your support would be great. And good clearance by Wabara. It's a quiet game. It's a very, very quiet game. There's nothing at all happening. It's coming to 52 minutes. But yeah, I mean, look, maybe someone come off the bench to change the game. Maybe Mr. Sabrino needs to come on. Let's have a look at Nash. He's not doing too bad. 6.7. A lot of yellow cards as usual. Why? It's all Cardiff, isn't it? And it's 1-0. That's to be expected. There's no highlights at all for our team. And Cardiff just scored. It looks like a very tight game because it calls these match stats. But terrible defending. Wasn't marked well at all. Right, let's make a change. Let's see if we can do something at least. So Wabara is playing bad. I might take Wabara off. Put Noah. It's his new foul position for Shad Noah, but it won't be for long. Might stick on Ruben Sabrino, give him a bit of a run out, see if he can get a goal. Be nice. I think he's on 18 goals. I'd like to see him get 20 if possible. That'd be great. It's a shame he got injured for so long, because I think he would have been at least 23, 24 goals. It's that type of guy, type of player. Maybe you can do the same next season. Who knows? So a couple of changes. Noor and Sabrino, and still no highlight of Bolton. And there you go. That's our first highlight. There's Noor just passed back to the goalkeeper. Here comes Sabrino. Oh, just gone wide. That would be a great highlight, wouldn't it? Just to fall to him and he just smashed it into the net straight away. But no, it's not looking good. It's looking like we're going to be a defeat to Cardiff. Or is it? Oh, Power loses that. I thought he was gonna smash it. Still a bit of time to make something happen. Come on, let's get it up there. Here comes Sabrino. Finds Palmer. Power. Power's been great this season as well. What a signing he's been. He arguably could be the best signing. Aside from Sabrino, I know he's got his 18 goals, but Max Power has been phenomenal this season. I mean, did I get him on a free transfer? I can't remember. I think he was free. But, yeah, at least if we lose someone like Josh Vela, we've got players like him. But I don't think we'll lose Vela. I think we will keep him for another season. Unless a stupid offer comes in. Come on, guys. We've got a little bit of time left to get something. Here comes Palmer. Here finds Derek. It's some good passing, but he loses the ball. It's all there is at the moment. Vela strikes it. It's over the bar. Well, there you go. We tried to make something happen, and it wasn't going to happen. And we're going to lose 1-0. Hopefully, we'll get a better response against Millwall at home. There you go. 1-0 to Cardiff. Let's move on to Millwall. Okay, so the last game of the season at home to Millwall. A couple of changes being made because of an injury, as usual. And it has to be our key player, as usual. Max Power's done for 3 weeks. Something like a twisted ankle. I think it is. I can't remember the description. But he's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Doesn't matter anyway. Season's over. So, in place of Mr. Power, in comes Wayne Rooney. His final game of the season and his career. It'd be just great. Wouldn't it be marvellous if he gets the winner today? That'll be fitting. Right up into the sunset, he scored the winning goal. We'll see. Ruben Sabrina will start this game ahead of Andy Nash. I always forgot his name for a second. And it's pretty much the same team. So, all I ask from you guys is win. Let's just go out on a high and enjoy our summer holidays. So prove a point. That's what I want to do. That's it. We want revenge because yeah, I remember that game. It's very, very, very frustrating. So I want revenge. We want to win. And I won't accept anything less. And so far, it's like similar to the Cardiff game. We dropped down to 20. There you go. It's a free kick. And Palmer hits the crossbar and it's gone in. Who scored that? It was Hendry. Stephen Hendry's just scored his 3rd goal this season. Palmer is a beast on free kicks. This, scores some great goals. It's unfortunate not to get one there either. But Hendry gets the goal. It's 1-0. Nice start. We need to build it though. Get another goal. But let's get a bit of a goal fest going on. But obviously for us. Oh, look at all the space. Look at all the space. Oh, too much space there. Millwall score. Almost immediately after we've scored. Look at that. Look at that. All the time in the world. That's what I'm talking about. It's a lot of work needs doing to that team. I am pretty nervous about next season, though, in regards to our finances. I don't know what to expect. I don't think we're going to get an absolute single penny to improve this team. Here comes Palmer. Finds Vela. Kahui. Here comes Rooney. Palmer again. He tries to find it. Would have been clever. Derek's just been it's like a new... He's like a newfound belief, is what I was going to say, and that's a red card. What the hell did you just do? That baffles me. He's just done something which wasn't considered fair. And Reece Rabara is off, and that's him done. That's just so much for the bright finish to the season, isn't it? Yes, indeed. So it looks like I don't know what to do. Osadi, where can you play? You can play on the right. Oh, no, he can play. He can play. Can he play there? Yeah, he can. All right. So Derek's gone on the fullback position in place of Reece Rabara, who's disgraced himself. Unbelievable. Right then, I'm going to try and avoid. Oh, God, I say this, and this is what happens. I was going to say try and avoid defeat. Then it's all Millwall now. It's gonna go pear-shaped. It's gonna go wrong. Oh, just end it. Just end the season. It's still a success. It's half time. It's 1-1. I said we're still, even though we're down to 10 men, still get something. I hope. Good tackle by Kahui. He's not been a bad play. It's not been a bad sign at all. Oh, it's a Rooney corner. And the goalkeeper just catches it. Yeah, Kahui, not been a bad play. I don't know if I still don't know if I'm saying his name right. Kahui. Here comes Gregory. Good save. It's a good save. But how long is this going to last for? Because it doesn't look good at the moment. Right. Okay. I'm not sure whether to think about making a change. If it makes any difference. Oh, look, easy. That's too easy. Great ball in. And it's 2-1 to Millwall. What can you say about that? Keeper almost had it. So, not quite there. Okay, so it's time to make a couple of changes. Whether it's going to make a blind bit of difference, you can tell me. But now the screen the screen is frozen. There we go. We're back. Don't know why it's doing that. Right. Okay. Let's just have a blast. Andy Nash, you're coming on. At least you could try and do something. I'll leave you as an attacking forward, whichever. Yellow card, Josh Vella. He can stay on. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick Bashad Noor. Noor's going to come on. Now, is he going to come on? I don't know what to do. Right, Kuri's coming off. Noor's coming on. Noor doesn't like that position. You can be a ball-winning midfielder instead. Yeah, that's about it. That's what we're going to do. 2 changes. You can get a goal, that'll be nice. Let's try and get something. Let's go attacking. Let's go fluid. I'm gonna go for it. All out, go for it. See if we can get something. Doesn't like we're gonna get anything. They said it's apparently Nash was offside before. Here because Rooney makes a challenge and then almost loses it again straight away. Good header by Nash. Again, a good header by Nash. It goes Palmer. Shoot, Vella. You've done it so many times this season. Why are you so reluctant now? Here comes Millwall on the attack again. Oh, it's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong. It is. 3-1. Oh, man. There we go. We're going to finish 20th in the championship. A shocking end to the season. Oh boy. I'm actually just relieved now. There's nothing to play for. It doesn't help though getting sent off. That was just stupid. Here comes Nash. He's on his own. It's a good ball. He finds Palmer. Oh, he's hit the bar again. What a goal that would have been. A great pass by Nash. That's another corner. And there you go. It's all over. We lost 3-1 to Millwall. The season's finished. We end up with 20th. Very disappointing. I'm not going to let them get away with that. And that, for Barry, you pissed me off to no end with that. Right, so with those two poor results, wasn't the ideal scenario that we hoped for, but there we go. We finished 20th with 54 points, but I still maintain it's a job well done this season. We've done what was asked. Stay away from relegation. We've done that. It's just a shame that it sort of ended poorly. But there we go. We'll move on to next season. But what to expect? I mean, I don't know. The finances don't look good. I'd like to think we can get a few players in, as I said before. And, you know, I'm looking forward to next season. You know, I want to stay here. I want to try and, you know, hope to achieve something spectacular. You know, maybe you know, join the playoff hunt perhaps, and just anything special. But I'm not looking for another job next season. I'm gonna stay with Bolton, but you can't help but be tempted by. I mean, I think it's who's interested me now. I've got Leicester City. Yes, it is Yes, it's Leicester City. Now, what's happened to Leicester? What are they doing? Well, they're 13th in the Premier League. They finished 13th in the Premier League. They're going to finish 13th in the Premier League. That's a nice job. If that comes my way, that's going to be hard to turn down. Otherwise, I'm going to stay as Bolton. I'm not going to look for anything else at the moment. I still think I can do something with Bolton, and I just like just try and get something done. But as I said before, can't slip up opportunities like that if someone like Leicester or any mid-table team in the Premier League comes looking for me. Because the idea is to play in the Premier League. That's what I want to do when I'm managing the Premier League. Or abroad, whichever comes my way. But no, that's something to think about for next season. But I'm going to leave it here, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It wasn't ideal. We lost both games, yes. But as I said before, I'd appreciate any feedback. You know, leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. And like I said during the first game, you know, tell me what you liked or what you didn't like. You know, and did you enjoy this series at all? And even if you just watched these episodes for a few minutes, I still appreciate it, and I'm happy you're doing that. But just any feedback would be great. But on that note, I'm going to leave it here, guys. So I'll see you for season 5 very soon. Take it easy. Bye for now.